We're going to show it later, though.
Well, sure, we'll see it when... so this is the first pack from Gerard.
Yeah.
It's got the Marty Woe Reaper. It's got the Bathing Dragonfire. Yeah, I wish I knew what that... We don't know what the first pick is. We can't tell people.
He'll show it.
It's
Dagatar.
Dagatar.
The odd... Oh, no.
He first picked Dagatar?
A white card.
Wow. And it goes Bathing Dragonfire.
He is going to get so hooked up this draft. He got what? Pick 12 and 13 Ponyback Brigade in? Like, spoiler alert, but in the last pack?
Whee!
Oh, no. If this goes how we think it's going to go, it is going to be so
First pick
difficult
Dagatar.
to stop.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, thank you to our cameraman for the
There's a Smoldering Defreet.
Dagatar show there.
Oh, Light Form, right.
Remember
This is
that
the Light
one?
Form Sandstep Outcast.
So this is where...
You've got Light Form enough above Sandstep Outcast to justify the second white mana?
I do. Especially when I've first picked a white card, I'm in on Light Form. I think you could justify either, but I think Light Form's better.
He's looking white-red. Does Bathing Dragonfire make the go wide strategy any more attractive for the Outcast? No. Light Form's just raw power.
Raw power level.
Makes sense.
Interestingly,
It's a pretty nice third pick.
It's a great third pick, and it's also very comforting for him to see two first pickable white cards make it to him at that point, after first picking a white card himself.
Valorous Stance fourth.
Yep.
It's like, are you serious?
Are you kidding me?
Valorous Stance fourth. Yeah, there's a Harsh Sustenance hanging out. Think about that. There's a Warflare.
Don't worry, those all wheel.
I don't think the Warflare wheels.
No, but the Harsh Sustenance is... Yeah, this is just sick for Yuuya. Wow. Fourth pick Valorous Stance, also a first pick quality card.
So he has four first pick quality cards, or Bathing Dragonfire.
Bathe
you'd be disappointed to first
iffy.
pick it.
Yeah, that's iffy. But all three of the other ones, I'd be like, sure.
They make up for it though by being in the worst color, right? No, they're actually in the best color.
Best color. All right, finally a pack that doesn't just jump off the sheets.
Do you just Warflare here?
Let me see what else he has here.
I mean, there's a Mardu Scout.
No, I
There's
definitely
a Hunt the
wouldn't
Week.
that. I would Warflare here.
I like the Warflare here.
I do too. Be slightly better with the Outcast. But that pack was pretty light, and you know, these packs tend to fall off very quickly, the Fate Reforged packs. So you have to be willing to speculate a little bit like that and just take the highest power level, kind of biggest upside card.
Infinite Harsh Sustenances.
Yeah, you saw him stop on that.
What else is he taking here? Pressure Points?
Yeah, I don't think Jeskai Barricade is on the list here for
Thornwood
Yuuya.
Falls.
Card hasn't proven to be super powerful. You can do some neat tricks with it, but...
Fierce Invocation? No, you Harsh Sustenance.
Yeah, it's just the best card in the pack anyway.
It is the best card in the pack, and it's in a reasonable clan for you.
It is. You know, if he moves into black here to go along with his red and white, he can activate Dagatar as well, so there's like a small incentive.
Shockmaw Dragon? Or Aven Skirmisher. The 1-drop or the 6-drop?
You know, that's funny. I think
What
if you
would
gave me
Christian
that
Calcano
choice...
do?
Yeah, we know what Calcano would do.
Ooh, Yuuya shuffles the dragon into the pack. He's like, oh, it comes back to the front, but still going to be Aven Skirmisher.
I like that pick a lot. I think I would actually end up taking the dragon there.
I would too.
But...
I would too, but I'm like this sigh in my voice. Like, apparently I'm just wrong.
Here's an honors reward.
Teamer Battle Rage.
Yeah, now, you know, it's interesting because Teamer Battle Rage has gone up the charts for most players, but interestingly, this isn't actually the type of deck that it's great in. It's really a ferocious card.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going to go honors reward?
I would.
Some life and some bolster?
He's also hedging away from red pretty strongly here. You know, the Aven Skirmisher was a big step in that direction too. I think he knows by now that he wants to be white-black with a little bit of red, and hence the Warflare. And not taking a double red.
So you're going to go with another Aven Skirmisher?
Out of this pack?
It's that or Alesha's Vanguard,
yeah,
right?
there's a Goreswine there too, but like I said, I really feel
think you
like
want a Rune Mark.
Yeah, I really think Yuuya is trying to stay as middle white, a little bit of black, a little bit of red as possible, and he can sort of sort things out as the
And then he said he's probably wondering if
comes
those Harsh Sustenances are going to come back.
Yeah.
Wow, second Warflare.
This is his
8th pack, I think?
10th. This is the pack that Gerard opened, and Gerard's on his right. So that's
Ninth.
ninth.
So second War Flare,
Hello, friends.
second Harsh Sustenance. Must be nice to be Watanabe right now.
He managed to not,
I thought you
physically
said-
fist
I
pump.
thought you said, well, we'll see what happens with this pack. I thought you said these packs were supposed to dry up.
They're supposed to. Look at that.
Crazy.
Oh, he's so happy. That was about the biggest reaction you get out of you.
It's more like making sure the camera saw it. He knew he was drafting it instantaneously, so trying to be nice to the
But
reporters.
see, sometimes he just holds it up, and sometimes he, Vigilance Attacks holds it up. That one's for his friend Shuhei. So,
He's one pack in.
he's one pack
It's like
in.
12 playables.
Yeah, this pack was super deep. He wheeled everything he wanted to wheel, and he got hooked up in the first few packs.
Now, it's a lot of spells, not a lot of creatures. His creatures, like half his creatures are Aven Skirmishers, I think. See, literally, he's 4 creatures, right? 2 Harsh Sustenance, 2 War Flare, a Valorous Stance.
Dogguitar, Light Form, and a pair of Skirmishers, or
Yeah.
his only creatures?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
that's
he's
gonna
looking
be an
black-white.
issue.
The red is in the back.
Yeah.
He's leaning red-white. He's got Bathe, War Flare, but you know what? That's not the best splash. Like I say, it's 3 and 3.
No, those are fine. Yeah, I think he's trying to set himself up to be warriors.
Yes, he's definitely.
And
Black-White
then-
Warriors is the dream from here.
Right, and then he
Couple
can
of
splash
chiefs
red.
and-
Yeah, you can just splash
Or,
red.
or be 2 color.
That's right.
He doesn't have to play. I mean, Bathe, War Flare are nice,
Yeah.
but I don't know that you junk up your mana for them.
So yeah,
you
so
don't have to.
Well, what always ends up happening though is Ponyback Brigade
Yeah,
shows up, and
right.
you're like, okay, fine. But the real question is,
And then once you've got a pony back or 2, the War Flares look even better.
right? But what also happens
Mardu
is
Ascendancy.
sometimes you end up picking up Rush of Battles, and they usurp the. Oh God.
Mardu Ascendancy or Horde Chief?
Oh, I take Horde Chief. I like Mardu Ascendancy. I love Horde Chief.
Does it go okay with your 2 War Flares? How does it go with your 3 Harsh Sustenances?
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's pretty easy.
And
Horde
it's
Chief
also,
here,
it is not insane for Mardu Ascendancy to table.
but it is not.
There might not be another Mardu drafter.
No,
If there's no other Mardu drafter, you can get a clan rare 9th.
you absolutely can, especially because this is his first pick here. So,
Right.
this is the highest chance he's going to get to wheel a card. And if he can find some fixing in between for that red, remember, he doesn't have any
He has
fixing. for the
0
red.
fixing.
Yeah.
That is a great point.
Jeering Instigator's
That's a
nice.
good one.
And there's some fixing right there. Let's see if he has any options, though.
Arrow
He
Storm.
does. He's got a couple of good options in white. Mainly, though, he's got the Watcher of the Roost if he wants to stick on color. If he wants to branch out.
Bloodfell Caves.
You like Bloodfell Caves? Because it is interesting. He can also take the Jeering
I mean,
Instigator.
Jeering Instigator, it's a morph.
Yeah.
I don't think I take the Watcher. I think it's either Instigator or Mana.
Watcher's the most conservative pick.
Instigator's the most powerful.
The middle pick, yeah, exactly. Instigator has the highest upside. The most committing pick is actually the Caves.
I don't know about that.
I mean, look, if you take the Watcher of the Roost, you're still just staying on color and picking solid
No,
cards.
but look, he has so many cards that he can afford to spend picks on land.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not like he's going to run out of good cards to play. It's so many at this point.
Oh, thank God. He finally found a pack with nothing exciting in it. I didn't know if it was going to happen.
Yeah, this is not a good one.
Yeah, just pick up a Sage Eye Harrier here and kind of
Yes.
move on with your life, I think. The other option is to Smite the Monstrous, which is decent.
I think it takes Smite for my sideboard, but he's
You think
going
so? Yeah, I think that's
Sage Eye.
reasonable. Sage Eye's a warrior.
He really wishes that Dismal Backwater was an on-color duel.
Yes. Oh, that would be a great place to pick it up. He does need creatures, though, right? I mean, you
Yeah.
mentioned it.
Good point. Yeah, that's probably a good reason to take the Harrier here. No warrior synergy. He happens to have warriors, but no synergy at this point.
Wow.
Wow, there's a Horde Chief here? How is there still a Horde Chief in this pack?
He's gonna take a little look at that Bitter Revelation and then take the Horde Chief.
Yeah.
It's too good. For all the reasons you mentioned too before, working with the War Flares if he ends up splashing them, and the
Like
Harsh
whichever,
Sustenance
he
for
could
sure.
be 2-color in either way.
Yeah.
To go wide, it's good. It's good with
And it's
either
great
War
and
Flare
even.
or Harsh Sustenance.
Yeah. This draft is absolutely dreamy for Yuuya Watanabe.
Well,
right
look,
now.
he needs some mana fixing. He needs to either pick a 2-color combo or he needs to start getting some lands. I'm not sure Khans has actually been dreamy. It's been fine.
Man, that was a pretty late Horde Chief. I'm definitely pinching myself at this point and seeing if I'm dreaming.
Here's another dry pack, though.
It's true.
Do you want a Valley Datcher? Do you want Sidisi's Pet? He's like, well, I'm going to have to attack with something. Sidisi's Pet. Warflare makes it 3-power lifelink.
I mean, what you said is true.
Arrow Storm, but he doesn't want to play that much red.
Well,
Active Treason.
It is funny
Krumar.
because you mentioned it. He could just say, okay, fine.
Could abandon black.
Yeah, it just feels so bad to abandon 3 Harsh Sustenance with this
You're
deck.
abandoning it for a Bathe in Dragonfire and 2 Warflares.
And an Arrow Storm.
And quite possibly
were
an
to
Arrow
take
Storm,
it,
but
yeah.
it looks like he's going Krumar.
All right.
I mean, it's a warrior, it's black. He still can get Chiefs in the next pack.
He also can get Rush of Battles. He is well set up here for the next pack, as well as being ahead of the curve. Speaking
Good
of Chiefs,
grief.
holy smokes.
Chief of the Edge? Okay, now the pack's officially dreamy.
We've reached dream state,
Yes.
REM.
Yes. REM has been achieved.
Wow.
Don't wake me up until the draft is over. It's what
Oh
you
my
is now saying.
Goodness sakes.
That was what, 6th pick?
Like, when he opens his 3rd pack, is there just going to be a trophy in it?
Einok Bonkin. Or a Mardu Charm.
Oh.
This is how Gerard got that crazy late Einok Bonkin.
Yes.
You're just like, what are you doing in this pack? Put you in my sideboard.
This
It's
is
because
an
apparently
interesting
Yuuya
one.
takes Mardu Charm here.
Yeah,
It's 3-color, no fixing.
he doesn't have fixing yet. I kind of like the Bonkin
do
on
you
that.
charm over Bonkin here?
I don't.
Oh,
I take the Bonkin.
Oh, there's the charm. Yeah, I would think Bonkin is the safer pick.
I think so.
Your deck
It's
is
definitely
so
safer.
Your deck
It's-
is so good. Take the easy to cast 2-color card, I think.
Yeah. This is going to put some pressure on the last pack for...
The Mardu with
there
Ascendancy
it
did come
is.
around.
Nobody's woken him up yet.
No, sir.
Unbelievable. So third pack though.
First pick land.
Lands.
Second pick land.
Like, he's going to squeeze out those uncommons for a Nomad Outpost like nobody's business.
Bloodfell Caves came back.
Holy smokes. He has to read it
Sweet.
again. He's
That's it. Bloodfell
this is
Caves,
too
right? These are
good.
my colors.
Oh, that was huge. That takes a lot of the pressure off. He still needs to pick up a couple more, but now he can
Helps.
hem and haw between, really strong picks and the land.
Right.
Where before it was like land or bust. Especially because he started taking, red cards effectively over very good, solid, playable white cards. This draft, Randy. This has been awesome to watch.
Yeah, he's like he's like a Nomad Outpost or 2 away.
From just, yeah. I think the 2 things that he'd like to pick up the most in the last pack are lands and a little bit more removal. I think he would like a few more ways to interact with his opponent, reaching out and killing something.
How is his curve? Does he actually have? He's got the 2 skirmishers aren't actually good yet. I feel
No,
like
they're not.
you need another chief.
Yeah, the only way the skirmishers work are because of the 1 chief, and that's just not enough to make those good.
Right. And so without that, his less, what does he cast for less than 3?
Which is really
The
important,
chief?
by the way, because he's got the double horde chief.
Right. He wants to be able to trigger raid. He may have to play the
He
skirmishers.
may be priced into those skirmishers, Randy.
I mean, he wants Chief of the Edge. He wants triple land. I mean, obviously there are plenty of rares you'd be happy to open, but I think those are the uncommons you want the most. I mean, I would want either of those more than maybe even over a Murderous Cut. It's plenty of playables. It's just his curve is... He's only on 9, 10, 11. I forgot about Dagatar. Jeez, this deck.
Yes, Dagatar too.
Deck's crazy. And remember how good the white was in Fate Reforged, right? He should has a read. He got a 4th pick Valorous stance
Right.
out of Fate Reforged, which doesn't even have deep packs.
Okay, let's see what he gets here. I bet you he has a submittable deck as it sits.
Hordling Outburst, double red though. Pony back, lands.
Land.
You just take
I'm
Crag.
taking the land. You
I
have
am
to. You
too.
got to be an adult here.
You can't. I mean, Hordling Outburst is double, and Ponyback needs Windscarred Crag.
He'd
Also,
love,
Mike Table.
He'd love to play a Hordling Outburst. It's just not in the cards for him.
First pick Windscarred Crag.
Got to take it. You just don't get these chances.
Don't be greedy, Yuuya.
Yeah.
Be an
He's so
adult.
sad. He's like, fine.
All right, do the responsible thing.
He knows what he needs to do, and he does it. Workman. Yuuya Watanabe shows up for work and gets the job done. He's still a land or two away from being comfortable with his mana base, but that's a big step in the right direction. He wanted that Ponyback so bad.
Blossoming Sands, that's the wrong land. Summon Prowlers, double. High Spire Mantis.
No, he found
It's an
one.
easy High Spire Mantis.
I think it is too. He's already got 2 red sources on the splash.
Yep. He's debating Alabaster Kieran.
Yeah, you know, they are somewhat close, and one of them is guaranteed easy to cast and the other one's not. The question is another power and trample minus vigilance better enough for sometimes you can't cast it? You know, it's a really interesting debate there, actually. Mantis is clearly a better card.
Yeah, and he goes with the one that's just significantly better.
Yeah, I mean, look, if he's willing to prioritize those lands, which he clearly is, as he just first picked one, he is. He knows he's going to have them.
Show me Windscarred Crag, says Yuuya Watanabe.
Yeah, he wants to see one. Oh, we got one. He stops it on offensive, but
you have to.
Yeah.
Ponyback again.
Yeah, this is the same
still
choice
the right
as before,
pick. It's the same choice.
Yeah.
And it's still Windscarred Crag. There's take-up arms in there too.
Yeah, so he's looking at the cards that he could wheel here, I think. But take-up arms is quite good in his deck too. But gosh,
you would take take-up arms over Ponyback, I think. So Ponyback's no longer in contention. But I think you have to Crag. He's going to take up some arms.
Okay, that's interesting. That's a little risky, but it does go incredibly well in his deck with all the harsh sustenance floating around.
So does being able to cast red cards.
I know. Oop, easy. One got away.
Tranquil Cove, that's the wrong one.
Okay.
Bloodstained Mire.
That's close enough. He'd prefer an actual dual land there, but this will work. Also, this pack doesn't seem to have a lot for him.
No.
Mardu Warshrieker's fine, but that's now his 3rd piece of fixing, which puts him in the I can exhale a little bit camp. One more,
and show this deck to my friends without being embarrassed.
Yeah, now he can. If he picks up one more, then he's just straight thumbs up. But even then,
2 more.
He's good to go.
I'm not going thumbs up
you
without
want
2 more.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He's solidly 3-color. He wants to play all the Mardu cards. Although Feat of Resistance is great.
He finally got a Russia battle. Oh, and a Raider Spoils. Holy smokes.
This has to be Raider Spoils,
right? Yes. Definitely Raider Spoils. Now, all of a sudden, the 2 Aven Skirmishers went from to
awesome. That's a good point. Yeah, this is probably even better with those cards than a Chief.
Yeah, that also replaces a War Flare, so his mana gets a little better. Like running double War Flare plus the Raider Spoils, I guess you could do it, but it's starting to push it a little bit. You don't want to get 2 of those in your hand. Oh, a Nomad Outpost!
That did not just happen.
Can we thumbs up now?
You said he was going to open a trophy in Pack 3. Yes, that's 2 lands. That counts as 2 dual lands. It's plus 2 colored tips.
So now you can hand it to your friends and go, dude.
Oh, you got to see the Mardu deck I put together.
You got to see my my block Mardu deck that I just built.
Maybe not quite as good as the ones that Cuneo had in the last draft. The black-white, insane, like
I'm taking this one over that.
Really?
He was running Molting Snakeskin.
Did you see how good it was in his deck?
Mediocre.
Oh, by the way, Bloodfire Caves or Avzan Battle Priest.
This is just getting out of hand at this point. I would take the Battle Priest. I actually
think you
feel
can Battle
fine.
Priest here.
I feel okay now.
I feel okay. I mean, it's tempting to take the Caves.
How beautiful is it that he has this
so much better. Wow.
Priest is
the other thing
another
is that
first pick quality card that he's getting 6th or 7th here.
It's just insane. And the amount of red that he needs to play is going down too.
Yes.
Right, he can upgrade those red cards into just black-white cards.
Yeah, they are.
Decide how many he wants to play. Oh, how about a Russia battle? We can turn War Flare into a mono-white card.
Yes.
Seems okay.
Yeah, his red cards are diminishing.
I don't think you want a Leaping Master. I don't think he wants enough to play enough red to play turn 2 Leaping Master.
No, I don't think so either.
I think you're supposed to Russia battle here.
Yeah, it's
and it gives you the option to. I mean, War Flare is a better card if you can cast it, but it gives him the option to just really cut back on the red.
You know, that's unclear. Like, the life gain that he gets from that is a
Untap.
massive amount here.
The ability
The
to
untap's
untap
big.
on defense is
It's
awesome.
it's huge. I agree. That's the thing
Barrage.
is, if you gain 30 life,
Ponyback
oh,
came
no
back.
way.
He's
I
sad
can't do
to-
this anymore.
He's sad to not kill the barrage of boulders, but yeah, insane.
I got a new
Now
plan
that-
for the
now the
top 8. We're
meaty-
just going to put up a picture of Yuuya, and in about 2.5 hours, we'll come back with the interview. Just call this a tournament. This is unbelievable.
Oh, Trumpet Blast. Probably doesn't make the cut. Mardu Banner doesn't make the cut.
Yuuya's the best player in this top 8, right?
Yuuya Watanabe is the best player in this top 8.
And now he has, I can't imagine that anybody has the deck approaching this. We could witness a slaughter here, Randy. I cannot wait to watch this top 8.
Yeah, get that
Yuuya
barrage out
could
of the pool.
Just tear, oh yeah, get the barrage out.
3 cards left. Hate Blade.
That's
Still
actually
get-
quite reasonable
Still getting
here.
playables. It's totally reasonable.
You know, that might
He's
even
got a
replace a
chief,
skirmisher
He's
now.
got a Raider spoils. Yeah.
It gets to get through most things pretty easily anyway, and it's also a warrior. So his deck is actually just still improving.
Still improving.
With 2 picks left, and there's a rush of battle. You know, he spent
not
some
gonna-
picks on fixing, but all he's really getting now is the Mardu Charm, the Bathe in Dragonfire, and the Mardu Ascendancy.
Sure.
You know, if he wants.
And the pony backs.
And then,
Pony
the, and then the
back,
flipping
singular?
up pony backs. I think he got 2. It was 1 or 2.
Might only be 1.
Yeah, it might only be 1.